called We Have Concerns. It's where I learn like a lot of these things initially, and then I go like look at
So wait, eventually they become electric and then they choose not to be anymore?
We just came back on.
Nice.
Oh, well,
Also, no one
welcome to our
heard that
eel podcast.
conversation.
Yeah.
Welcome to the podcast where Shannon and Xander tell me eel facts and my brain explodes.
So if anyone wondered what that faint boom noise was, that was Ian.
Yeah, it was fun. I need to like sit down and rethink my life now that I know all eels are eel. Oh.
Beautiful.
Sorry, there was
Our
a
aliens.
weird Canada internet, but it should be settled down now.
Terrifying.
That is A-okay. That
All
was
right.
here today.
Oof.
What were we talking about before?
You were deciding where you
Pseudo-milk.
wanted to go in the pseudo flesh farms. You're talking
there's
to
the
Silas.
nursery door, the blank door, and the workroom door.
Yeah.
Okay. I think where the internet cut off was you explaining the tunnel. And then
Oh, okay. Oh, wow. We lost a good chunk. All right. So as you kind of go through this padded tunnel, you open up into a small sort of like resting area that has 3 doors. One of them is the nursery. The other one is a blank door that is unlabeled. And then the last one is leads into the workers' lounge.
And Silas has continued to be very friendly and excited to learn our names.
Yeah. And Silas asked for everybody's names.
Except for everyone, but Ash and Chaitan have said something.
well, now that I'm back.
Yeah, to be fair, I think that wasn't by choice for Jay.
Yeah.
Fair.
My name is Jaitan.
Is
With the
shot.
smize.
Add some spice onto it.
It's just these giant buggy eyes that are sticking out.
It's like an animatronic mummy.
It's not okay.
You can call me Sir Dr. Ash for getting fancy.
Wonderful to meet you.
You were
Sir
knighted?
Dr. Ash?
Thank you. You do have to say the whole thing every time.
I will absolutely say Sir Dr. Ash every single time. I'm very respectful of people's titles and names.
Yeah,
Fantastic. So-
sitting there.
Hello.
All right, gang. I've been out for a good number of hours or days. I don't know how long I've been asleep. So, where should we go? Y'all know more. What we doing? I vote no on the nursery. Crying babies, awful.
Let's
I-
hope for
This-
babies. That's where we keep
Crying.
most of the production facilities.
So crying androids.
Oh no, there are some androids there, but they're not fully. Well, I'm actually working on. You have to promise not to tell Monarch.
Mm-hmm.
I'm working
won't.
on my own androids that I've made here without the need of any of the other facilities.
Oh.
Yes, they're very special, and I'm very proud of them. They're my good boys.
And how does that work?
Oh, it's
No
mostly a
pseudo-milk?
lot of very interesting applications of pseudo flesh and pseudo milk.
Oh. So the milk is still included. I see.
Oh, the milk is always included. It is very important. I heard it goes well in tea.
I think I'll pass.
Oh, there is a coffee machine and a tea kettle in the workers' lounge. You can kind of unzip the top part and use it if you wish.
Wait.
Unzip the tea kettle.
No, the top part of your clean suit.
I see. Okay.
Just it has to be zipped up nice and well. If you have to go into the nursery, it has to be very well zipped up.
Mm-hmm. And do any of the androids here cry and scream in pain?
No.
Okay.
If
Just
that's
making
just
sure.
in that one room.
They're very quiet.
Mhm. Well, the androids here sound very at ease, which is more than I can say for the other ones we've met.
Oh, they're
Earth.
very Oh, that is unfortunate.
Mhm.
I find that having androids, experiencing heavy doses of pain, while helpful for activating most of the, firmware and means by which Monarch keeps them all well handled, not super necessary. Turns out you don't actually have to torture the androids to make them do stuff.
Yeah, who would have
I don't
thought?
think Monarch is aware of that yet.
So far, I like this one the best.
Oh, thank you.
Fiona's nodding. Yeah, me too.
So I hate to interrupt this, but I'm just gonna let y'all know that I think some of us are in the wrong spot on the stream.
Uh-oh.
I will rearrange that.
No, I
you're
don't mind
right.
playing Fiona though.
I don't know. How's your stress looking?
Oh, man. Last I looked, my stress was really high.
I've been very
my stress is still at
polite to you
12.
all.
So
I've been very polite to you all so far.
You don't
Not
want to
too
be
much
Fiona
stress.
right now. You don't want to be Fiona right now.
Oh man,
That's
you
Fiona
have the stress
is-
ball.
It only goes so far.
I fixed the squares.
Nice.
Yay.
Nice.
Yeah. My stress is at 16 right now.
Oh,
Fiona
that's
is
pretty
not.
high.
You don't want to be Fiona.
So, where do you all want to go?
Maybe we save the nursery for last.
Yeah, so let's go check out the workers' room.
That sounds good.
Might find some interesting information there.
All right. So you enter into a little workers' lounge. It's untouched. It's very clean. It's a break room with some wide sofas, a coffee machine, a tea kettle, and a bunch of utilities. Please make yourselves at home and feel very welcome here. I've kept it nice and clean just for visitors like you. And you see that there's some vending machines. There's some first aid kits on the walls. And there's some sofa cushions, and there's a little note on top of the sofa cushions.
I'll go grab a first aid kit
Cool.
and bring it over to Ash. Hey,
Atlas. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I heard a lot. Can you help me? You're a doctor, right?
Yes. Yeah, of course. Yeah. Sir Dr. Ash, of course. Yeah.
Sir Dr. Ash.
Ignore the crack.
I do have a question.
Damaged? Yeah.
What is an automed?
Automed is. I can look it up.
Is it all one word? Probably.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I have it as all.
All right. So it's a nanotech pill that assists your body in repairing damage. It gives you a 10% bonus to body saves to repel disease and poison, as well as attempts to heal. You still have to sit down for a couple hours and heal that way. But Automed is nice. It gives you bonuses against body saves and fear saves made to reduce your stress.
Cool. Yeah.
So yeah, if you're about to sit down and heal, it's a useful thing to take. Or if you think you're going to be exposed to a lot of disease and poison. But healing itself is a time sink basically, where you have to roll a save to lower stress, or either lower stress or roll a save to heal your HP, one or the other.
Okay.
And the question is, can we afford to take time to heal? Or do we just need to keep going before the...
If we have to keep going, we can keep going. Yeah, Chaitan was just saw a med kit and they have numerous holes in their body, and they're like, "Well, this
I
seems
got
good."
So I was wondering if it was a pill or an injection. Okay, so it's a pill.
Oh yeah, it's a little nanotech pill. It's very helpful.
All right, cool. It's like,
Yeah, here, take these.
I'll hand him a Ahmed and some pain pills.
Be like, let me see what's in the first aid kit. We'll get you bandaged up.
All right, so if you all do want to heal, I am totally cool with that. Being the
don't
case.
I don't tell him what the pills are.
Okay.
Hello.
I trust my doctor.
Fiona's gonna go check the note that's on the couch.
Oh, okay. So that one's actually very easy.
She's
the
curious.
The note says, "Don't trust Silas and keep yourself in that sealed suit." And you hear Silas's voice kind of echo through the room. Hey, what are you reading?
Just saw something on the couch.
What's it say?
I don't know, handwriting's pretty terrible. And she's gonna
Oh.
go fake crumple it in her pocket and try and do up a stealthy pass it off to either Atlas or Basil.
Sure. I'm gonna make you roll for it though. That's gonna be a speed check,
Oh.
Cool.
just to see how dexterous you are.
Wait, I don't think I would have any of my pills. We took off all our stuff.
Oh no. Got 83 out of 39. It doesn't go well. It
Oh,
misses.
yeah, no. If it like falls right out of your hand and it like curls open near Atlas. And
Atlas
are you
advances.
passing notes? That's very rude. What's inside?
Oh, sorry. I was going for my pocket and I guess it missed. I'm not always the most coordinated.
Eat
That's
it.
okay. We have to keep things clean, like Silas said. So Atlas goes to pick it up and read it, but is gonna throw it away.
Oh, that's very nice of you. And that works. Atlas is very, or not Atlas, Silas is very happy that you cleaned up.
Silas will remember this.
Silas will remember that you helped clean.
But I do read the note on the way.
Oh, yeah. It says don't trust Silas and stay in your suit.
Yeah, Fiona's kind of like looking at Atlas. And
As I've already unzipped the hood, and I'm like popping pills.
I mean, you don't notice anything is going on.
Yeah.
So when you rest, basically, in terms of healing like HP, you kind of have to sit down and rest. You can only rest once a day in terms of like healing. You can also rest to like lower stress.
We've been walking for like 10 hours though, right? Like we've been.
This would be a good time to take a little break. Basically, when you rest, you make a body save.
Okay.
And you heal based on the equal to the amount you succeeded by.
Do I get any benefits of the med kit or the pills or anything?
So the pills will give you a 10% bonus to your body save, so it will make it easier to succeed.
Nice. Hey, I succeed. Not by a lot.
How much do you heal?
I got 39 out of 45.
Okay, so you heal 6 points.
I'd say I'll take it.
That's pretty good. All right, does
And
anybody
so-
else heal?
Yeah,
I
Fiona
would like to
needs
go to the
heal.
vending machine.
All right, the vending machine has some rations. It has some food. It has a bunch of snacks. It's all free. Like it's just a vending machine to keep it in the space, but you can literally just press the button and it gives it to you.
Fiona would like to heal. That is not going to happen though.
No.
Oh, so if you did you crit fail your heal?
No, I didn't.
Okay, so yeah, if you fail your healing check, it's fine. You just are unable to heal your wounds naturally. But if you crit fail, your wounds get worse.
Cool.
But
Also,
looks like you're
Fiona's attempting to heal while keeping the suit on, which is probably not helping.
yeah, that does make it a little harder to bandage yourself because you're kind of like sticking your hands in the suit and like kind of wrapping yourself up as best you can.
You just like pull the arms in like you do in an oversized sweater.
Yeah. So you spend like an hour or two just finally resting for the first time in a while. If you don't feel the need to heal wounds, you can also try to reduce stress. So with
how do I
that,
do that?
during the same resting period that I'm going to offer you all right now, you roll a fear save to relieve your stress.
Can I roll mysticism?
No.
Okay. So
Hey, you're using God. You're like,
Yeah.
yeah.
You know what? I
Yeah.
think
I have theology.
I will. You know what?
Meditate.
Yeah. Actually, it does say that because when you have a skill like psychology or theology, you can assist other characters in relieving stress. So you can give them advantage.
Tell me Ash's theology that is bringing people into a calm state.
Yeah. I have theology and mysticism as like checked skills.
Yeah,
That's
absolutely.
why I'm
So
so
yeah,
zen.
you can absolutely use that to reduce stress. And what it is if you succeed in your fear save for stress, you relieve 1 stress point for every 10 points that your save succeeded by, rounded down. So if you
do I
succeed,
have
you will always
advantage?
heal at least 1 stress. Yes.
Okay.
And if
then
you
modify-
critical succeed, let me know.
22. Yeah, critical success, right?
Yeah, that's a critical success. So instead of healing just 1 stress point, you double the amount of stress reduced, so you heal 2.
Nice.
Yay, I'm at 10.
If I healed body, I don't heal stress, right?
If you gotta pick
Okay.
one.
Yeah. All right.
If you fail at one, you can't try the other, can you?
No.
I pulled
Is
out the
there-
Google Dice roll that might like me a little more.
Nice.
Hope so.
Is there anything that looks out of place in the vending machine?
Roll me a D100.
Okay.
Is there a chocolate bar?
There is a chocolate
87?
bar. This is looking for something out of place. Oh, that's fun. You see in the vending machine on one of the slots is what appears to okay, yeah, let's do that one. There's like a folded up shotgun in a plastic bag.
I love it.
It says Android detector on the barrel.
Interesting. Everything in the vending machine is free, right? You said?
Yeah. The shotgun is it's in front of like a bunch of like cherry cola.
Okay. So I keep pressing the cherry cola one until I get to the shop.
This is confirming that
Clink.
we're at the edge of the known multiverse. We're sitting in like the ocean on some weird vending machine in a flesh farm, and we found cherry cola.
Yeah. We already established that like bad what's it called, rips of anime like poorly translated already.
Well, in the ballad multiverse, Earth does exist because like all the planets exist. So like Earth is still kicking and going on, but that means that Coke has transcended Earth and has just reached out across.
Say it was like a Coca-Cola.
No, it's got to be Coca-Cola.
It could be Shasta for all you know.
That's even more dangerous.
If it was spice, it'd be Pib. Pib is a spiced cherry soda.
Oh, there we go.
Now,
This
what's
is a you know what? I'm gonna be nice to myself and say it's cheer wine. So
what's
here in
the
darkest depths of the multiverse? Cheer wine is here for you.
wait? What's
I
the
passed
soda
out all the
from that like only cans? Yeah, is that Shy's soda?
No, there's no only canned soda. There's only cheer wine. I'm gonna be nice to myself today.
Hey, I voiced one of those only canned sodas.
I know you did.
I'm pride and joy.
Oh, nice.
Clink, 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 and then eventually, as a folded shotgun in a plastic bag with a case of ammunition trumbles out of the actual vending machine.
Nice.
Oh wow,
I hand
that's
out
not regulation, and I don't think that's cherry cola.
Oh. Well, I hand out the
It's a
colas
spicy
anyways.
kind.
The shotgun says Android detector on the barrel. It's a cheeky little thing.
I keep it.
Yeah.
Since we don't have our weapons.
You have a shotgun now. Yeah, so once you get a nice rest, you hear Silas's voice kind of chirp up. All right, how's everybody doing? You can also check the biocide supplies and the farm planning room if you're interested. Although you won't need the biocide supplies. Obviously, since you're taking the tour, the biocide's only in case of emergencies.
I mean, I'm feeling better. It was a nice sit down.
Yeah, I'm glad you're feeling better.
I still hurt, but shoves her arms back into her sleeves. Yeah, it's fine. Ow.
At least you hurt a little bit less.
It's fine.
All right, so we ready to go into that room with no label?
Yeah, let me just suit up. Gotta be clean.
What? Why are you going there?
You said a tour. We gotta go in order, you know.
Oh,
this
I
is
meant
the
like
room, then that room.
I always go into the mystery room first, get it over with, so we can just do the safe rooms.
Oh, you're all being very silly. That room is not part of the tour. You're gonna go into the nursery. You're gonna see everything I've built.
What's in the mystery room?
Nothing that you have to worry about. There's nothing back there.
What's in the box?
Great. I do have a question, just so we don't have to worry about or mess it. We don't want to touch anything. But if there was, say, like a port to plug something into you, where would that be so we know where to avoid it? You don't want to make a mess.
I don't like that line of questioning.
Can I roll something?
Sure.
Are you so
You
persuasive?
can roll me. Oh God. Definitely a
looking.
save. I'll tell you that for free.
Okay.
Yeah, that's gonna be. Oh no, it'll
There's some
probably-
serious side eye coming from Fiona.
Well-
I'm gonna say let's make this.
I'm a doctor. I'm trustworthy.
Let's make this a sanity save. Not for
Just
like
me, I'm
any
the
fear
doctor.
things, but it's just for you to kind of logic out why Silas would want to give you this information.
21 out of 40.
Nice.
Holy cow. All right, so Silas is like, well, it's nice and it's kept under lock and key. and it's only for authorized users. So actually, if you avoid the blank door, you can avoid that room altogether.
Great. Well, I am a doctor, as we all know, Sir Dr. Ash. I do need to check it to make sure it's healthy and clean.
Are you sure? The nurseries, I opened the door and everything. I was going to show you everything. That can be the end of the tour.
I look over at everyone else.
I'm like picking up a kettle and kind of like swinging it back and forth, being like, all right.
There's no, like, Silas has so far only communicated you through those panels, and again, no electronic distortion on the voice at all. It sounds like almost like a voice is coming from the walls itself. But Silas has not shown any like physical means of resistance. You don't have to listen to Silas.
Okay. I mean, don't worry, Silas. We would love to see your hard work, but I think that, the doctor knows best, especially when it comes to cleanliness procedures. They do have to keep their workspace clean.
It's just a quick check, and then we'll get back to your tour.
All right. You can go through the blank door, and that's it.
All right, then we'll check out your nursery.
Yeah.
So you pass by.
Check out the crying babies.
Yeah, you pass by the farm planning and the biocide supply room, and you go back into the little like atrium area, and you go through the blank door, and it's a large empty room, with a minor exception. One wall of the room, let's call it the fourth wall for funsies, is coated entirely in a sheet of what appears to be pseudo-flesh skin. It's just a regular empty room, but one of the walls that doesn't have the door in it, not the wall you came from, but a different wall is just a wall of flesh. It looks like regular skin. It's like if you've seen the Doctor Who episode where that lady is just skin and stretched out, it's like that. It's just,
Moisturize me.
Yeah, just a wall of very well moisturized skin.
I want to poke it.
It's kind of like poking a drum. And Silas immediately goes, "There's nothing back there. Please back away. Go back the way you came, please."
Is there supposed to be skin in here, Silas?
Yeah, it's part of the room.
Is it you?
Why is just one wall?
Because it's an important wall. The skin really keeps the room together.
You said it was nothing. It's important?
It's just a wall of skin. Nothing major, just a wall of skin.
You just referred to it as important.
Yeah. Well, it's important in that I made it with my capabilities, and I'm very proud of it. It's the biggest sheet of skin on the entire station. You won't see anything else like it. Surface area wise, it could probably cover at least 5 of you. It's a very nice wall of skin.
It is a very nice wall of
This is very
skin.
impressive.
Fiona's resisting the urge to just bolt out the door.
And there's something behind it, you said?
I didn't. What? No. When did I say that? I didn't say that.
Probably a
You
heart.
said
Yeah, I said there's nothing behind this weird fleshy wall.
Oh, no, there's nothing back there. Please go back the way you came.
I wouldn't have thought there was anything back there until you said there wasn't. And now I think there is something back there.
Well, there's nothing there. Please, just find somewhere else, please. In fact, I can give you little chores. Do you want chores to do? Somebody actually needs to feed the pseudo milk eels today. And I was gonna automate the system, but if you want something to do, you can feed the pseudo milk eels.
I'd like to know what's behind the wall of flesh.
There's nothing there. It's just more wall, you know.
I want to poke a little bit harder.
Oh, with your light finger, maybe you can see through it.
Oh, actually, can
Oh.
I shine and see if I can see through the skin with my little ET hand?
Yeah,
Oh,
when you
that's
push
cool.
onto it more and light up your finger, you can see that there's definitely some sort of liquid sloshing behind it.
Oh,
Ew.
I don't know if I like that.
Is the consistency thick like blood or thin like water?
Somewhere in between.
Like bile?
Somewhere in between. It's definitely
nothing
not
on it.
as thick as blood, but definitely not as thin as water.
Pseudo milk?
Yeah. Oh, it might be pseudo milk, yeah.
it actually would be really great if you could leave this room right now. This tour has been fun, but you're really missing all the best parts. And I was going to be very polite to you all, and now I feel like you're not listening to me, and I'm starting to get really nervous.
Is it? It's Silas, right?
Yes, my name is Silas.
Silas. Listen, we're tired. This station, it's not for me, honestly. I'm ready to go, if I'm gonna be completely honest, but everything's going to hell. You got a flesh wall here. It's probably full of milk. It's gonna be gross. Do you know about Phaser?
Who?
Phaser. It's a new AI. It's the third one of you know.
There's a hint of jealousy in Silas's voice. A new AI? What sectors is it in charge of, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, that's the thing. Phaser's trying to be the new favorite child, and I don't know. Monarch said you might be able to take it out if you put your mind to it, but.
Well, that's quite a lot of responsibility.
But Phaser was saying that you were kind of a chump.
I'm not a chump. I could run the station myself if I
They
wanted
said,
to.
Last I checked, Phaser was talking about how you just leave a mess everywhere you go and can't do anything
Who
right.
said that?
That's
Who's been
Phaser.
lying about me. I don't like this Phaser one bit.
We took this perfectly nice,
I know.
very organized AI and gave it anxiety.
This is horrible.
I don't know. Maybe Monarch was wrong. Maybe you can't deal with Phaser. I don't know. I guess not, but.
Okay. Look, I can't let you. For one, it's meant to be one way. There's no reason for anyone to come back here ever since all the researchers were either killed or cannibalized by Monarch, and so I made the little wall myself, and it's very nice, and it creates a lot of privacy, and it keeps people from my central terminal.
All right. Well, thanks for sharing that.
So, unfortunately, I can't let you into my central terminal to view it. I can help you if you want, but I can't let you in because it's a wall of skin. There's no doors, so unless you're gonna slice it open, I can't let you in. So maybe I can help you by giving you some new appendages
with my scalpel. No.
What? So you run up to the wall of skin with your scalpel?
No, I don't run up to it. I trip and I fall, scalpel in hand out forward, like, oh no, like I am falling.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Slow motion, just
Yeah, like really slow.
Wait, no! And as the final no hits a crescendo, the voice warbles, and you see the panel with the speaker and little camera bust open, and underneath the speaker area is a physical mouth that is just going no, and just it's just a mouth. The camera eye is above it, but there's a physical mouth that is sticking out from under the speaker, and it got so upset that it ripped through the actual speaker. It's like, no, please, no, please. And then you trip in slow motion and just walks. And I don't know if you've ever cut something open that has a lot of pressure behind it. It wasn't pseudo milk.
is it like a waterbed?
Oh, it's worse. You know that scene in Edward Scissorhands where it's just and it stabs the waterbed and it just gets worse and worse. The pressure behind this wall of skin was such that almost immediately Xander and everyone in the room basically
what have I
splashed
done?
with whatever's behind this wall. And it is not pseudomilk. It is digestive enzymes.
What have you done?
So I need everyone to give me a body save.
Oh, Fiona's gonna
I'm
get
so sorry.
digested again.
This is how far we made it. No, I failed.
Oh,
I did not critically fail, but I failed.
Fiona's gonna get
13.25,
digested
so.
twice after listening to herself die 3 times and carrying her own tooth around in her pocket,
Cool.
which she did not bring with her.
So, who failed the body save?
I did.
Me.
All right, and Atlas
Yep.
did. Ash, did you succeed? Yeah, it looks like you succeeded. And 36, excellent. All right, so Atlas, Chayton, Fiona, while Basil and Ash managed to very quickly duck to the side and essentially clamber onto some of the paneling on the walls, a rush of digestive enzymes just like shoots outward, dealing 25 points of damage to each of you.
Shit!
Ow. Pain.
And I want you each to roll me to say odds or evens.
I got evens.
Evens.
Odd.
All right, Fiona, your equipment is fine. All the gear on Atlas and Chayton, which is, I think at this point,
Just my clothes. So.
just your clothes and a shotgun, are rendered useless.
Is the shotgun in
as
a
this,
bag?
Yeah, as this wash. Oh, the shotgun is in a bag. This
The
is
shotgun's
digestive
in plastic,
enzymes.
yeah.
It is rendered useless as well.
Oh.
So
Hey guys,
yeah.
the stress ball still works.
So yeah,
Knock
after
off Ziploc,
taking
how dare
25 points of damage and just getting a wash with digestive enzymes, your clean suits are ripped to shreds. Your skin is definitely irritated. Those of you who don't have skin and are androids have noticed that there are acid damage to a good chunk of a lot of your outside like layering, plating, and is anyone go like dead from this?
I'm close, but I scream out in pain.
Fiona screams too.
I
She's
And-
also panicking because, oh crap, I'm not in a suit.
I run for the
So-
door.
So as you do so, Silas, you see the little mouth inside of the speaker has slurped back into the wall. And you see behind the wall itself is a door that is now revealed.
What, so
and-
is the digestive fluid now just pooled and bubbly?
Yeah, it's just pulled on the ground. You've gotten you got hit with the brunt of it. Those of you who avoided it.
Will it
So
still
now
burn
can
you
wait
if
for these
you're
pools on the ground.
if we're standing in it?
Yeah, if you go and stand in the pools of digestive enzymes, you will get hurt.
I mean, like, is it covering the entire floor? Like, is it like pulled up to our
like,
ankle kind of
it's
thing?
like pulled up in like different areas now.
Okay, then I'll move out of my pool
Yeah.
and just
Yeah,
kind
I'll
of
too.
shaking off my naked body.
So you've revealed a door on the other side.
What the hell, Ash?
Y'all, I tripped. I said so. I'm like, oh no.
No one says they tripped while they're tripping.
Can we go get new clean suits? That would be really important, I think. Fiona's
agree.
just standing there in her underwear and just
Don't forget the new door you've just revealed.
All right.
Yeah, if y'all can go
Fiona's-
get new shoots, me and Basil can go into the door.
Listen,
Basil first.
I feel like
Basil.
splitting up is it's bad news now that we've cut open the flesh wall. As
Yeah, it would've been
uncomfortable
the
as this is, we're just gonna have to power on.
I mean,
Mm,
is there any way I can carefully tell Chayton what the note said without Silas overhearing?
Bit late, but if you want to, you can go over and whisper.
The intention was to tell everyone, but then the flesh wall ruptured. So
You've had a big day, you know.
I'm like,
I was I was just expecting it to be like a curtain. I feel so bad.
The moment Ian said there was pressure, like pushing against it, I'm like, oh man, this is milk or innards.
I was expecting leftover liquefied people, but that just says a lot about one of my DMs.
It's soylent green.
Yeah, I cut a little piece off the flesh wall and make a a flesh skirt of sorts.
Oh, I hate that.
Yeah.
I hate that. a
I
lot.
tie it off because you know it's elasticy, so I tie it off.
It's in shreds, but it has preserved your modesty. I'm not a monster. You can wear like your normal pants. It's
No,
just like-
I take the flesh skirt and I make it because you put me in this situation.
Well, I will make you roll a sanity save for wearing a flesh skirt.
What?
What do you mean? What?
And I'm like, what?
What do you mean? What?
Sorry,
character's a
sorry,
bit
I didn't realize
crazy.
that wearing a
Oh,
like,
24 to 25. I'm all right. I'm mad.
Fine.
I'm mad as hell, so
You
I
had such a
overcome it.
weird- You'd have had such a weird almost 24 hours that this might as well happen.
While I'm ripping off, I'm like, for fuck's sakes, and fucking acid just melting my
And you're,
clothes.
and you're just doing this, and you just pan over to Basil and Ash, who are completely pristine. they're still in their clean suits. They're looking like unbothered. They're like that picture of that guy in the hot spring where like unbothered, moisturized, ready to like manifest. Like it's really nice. And then you're putting on a skin skirt.
Much like children.
It's just like, hey, the stress ball survived.
The stress ball's fine. I'm gonna keep that stress ball alive, so fucking help me.
Much like the children in a food court who just finished a food fight, I throw a bit at like the two. I'm like, freaking cutting walls, because I'm at 12 out of 64 for hit points. So
hey, I'm at 12 out of 54.
Yeah,
you're doing great. Yeah, there's a new door, and Silas is silent.
Is there any semblance of even if it's not a clean suit, clean suit? And I like shimmy over to Chayton while I'm looking, and I'm like, there was a note in the work room.
Yeah.
It said not to trust Silas and to keep our clean suits on.
Well, shit.
To answer your question, there are more clean suits in the workers' lounge. If you wanted to go back through the little atrium area and get them.
Which is right behind us, right?
Yes. You'd have to go back through another room to get there.
Yeah, getting this knowledge.
Fiona's been like staring at the door.
All right.
Like, we need to.
I'll go get us some more suits since I'm modestly covered now.
With a flash. What is that? What is?
Listen.
Pretty metal.
I think as everyone it dawns upon everyone that Chayton is wearing a flesh skirt. I need everyone to roll me fear saves.
Do I have to? Because I passed my sanity.
No, Chayton, you're fine. You've made peace with your horrible fashion choices.
I don't like it.
I got the rise energy flowing in me.
Those of you who fail take 2 stress. Those of you who succeed take no stress, but definitely lose a little bit of respect for Chayton.
Or gain respect, because I did it. I did it and I didn't even flinch.
It's gross, but it's metal.
Rough. Yeah, I think
focused
everyone
on
but
need a suit.
Ash succeeds. So yeah, everyone is surprisingly okay with this.
I gained 2 stress. I failed.
All right, so Chayton, we'll cut back to you as you're getting more back suits for everybody. Everybody else, are you going through the door?
We're waiting for the suits.
Oh, okay. So Chayton, you traipse through the atrium. You leave behind little splatters of.
Chayton's health is pretty low.
No, I'm marching. I'm mad.
Chayton, you leave little splatters of acid as you walk. It's very present on the very nicely clean floor as you leave little footprints.
My feet hurt so much.
And you just you kind of drag the door open, and it shoots to the side, and you go over and you grab 3 vac suits and you kind of pile them onto one shoulder, and you start trudging back across, and you see that the nursery door is open now.
Oh,
I feel like Fiona switched to the door so she could at least keep an eye on him as he goes.
Yeah. Fiona sees the nursery door open and then nothing else come out.
Yeah, I feel like being a military trained professional, I would realize a situation where in the nursery opened, we cut someone open, they're gonna send their kids after us. I'm gonna rush back to where we were.
Nursery's open.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna report that back.
Close the door.
So you go over to the door and there's no buttons to close it. There is one of the little audio thingies with the cameras that Silas talks through. That is silent as well. There's no switch to turn off the door to the nursery. It's just open.
Maybe we shouldn't have pissed off the one AI that didn't want to kill us.
I didn't do it. While I'm donning my clean suit and trying to get the last of the ichor off of me, I just sling my flesh skirt over my shoulder. I could probably use it use a towel to catch someone's weapon, kind of thing. Yeah,
sure. Let's just live in that reality now.
We're here now. We can't back away. We've accepted the skin skirt.
You can add flesh towel to your inventory, and you can add my regret to your list of sins.
Okay. So I equip my flesh towel over my shoulder.
It takes up an arm slot. It's like Diablo.
Yeah, much like we're in Hitchhikers, I feel like the towel is going to keep me safe. So I
Just
will
gotta do something.
I will hand the other clean suits over.
All right. Yeah,
Fiona quickly gets hers on and makes sure the stress ball is safely tucked in the pocket.
If we're gonna do something, we gotta do it now.
All right. As you're putting on your clean suits, there is almost like a scrambling noise. There's no sound that would sound like a voice. It's just the sound of kind of meat hitting other meat, crowded almost. And you see the nursery door as you're closing. You're closing the door to the skin room behind you, and you see the nursery door still wide open, and trudging out through it is a rather large, about like Chayton in power armor build, body that is just a pillar of like android meat. It's a little bit paler, more yellowish color than like regular meat, and it's clearly dripping some form of pseudo milk. It's like leaving little puddles on the ground as it moves. And there's like one of them that kind of trudges out, and if you didn't know any better, you could think it was sniffing the air, and then another, and another, and another, and they just keep streaming through. And as you kind of close the door quietly, you get a glimpse of at least 16 of these creatures that have now streamed into the room and are smelling the air after you.
So we see them smelling the air?
Yeah, but you close the door and you're fine for now.
Okay, I put the towel like kind of like over my head.
Okay.
I guess I smell like the room. So that's my thinking. Listen, I'm army trained person. I'll cover myself in mud. Like I'll hide in the bodies. Like
cool.
Should we try and find some way to make this AI less angry with us?
Yeah, you just
I can do that.
You just cut their stomach open.
As just like raising their hands.
There's a slam on the
Raise
door.
your hand when they can see it.
All right. To the other door.
There's a slam on the door from the atrium. Another, and another. You can see
We
it's
have
being
to go.
pounded on with some fairly heavy force.
We're going.
I'll be
feel
the
like
last
the other
one in, just kind of getting everyone in.
Oh yeah. It's still being punched at, and it's not quite open yet, but it will be soon. You enter into a dimly lit sort of room. There's some kind of flickering, not LEDs, they're actually like kind of sunlight light bulbs. So it's kind of like a warm yellow color that you haven't really seen anywhere else in the facility before. And you can see that there's actually some pools of this digestive liquid that was being kind of sealed behind the door. And you can see some tubes leading from the actual pools into like some containers that are lined up on the wall. And what probably happened is Silas laid out the wall of skin, sealed the door, and then pumped a bunch of the enzymes into the space between the skin wall and the regular wall, and created that layer of like pressurized digestive enzymes. And floating amongst all of these pools are a ball of android flesh about the size of maybe like a beach ball. And Charmander, for this one, you can see that almost every surface of these balls of android flesh are covered with appendages that would most closely resemble tongues. It is almost like a sea anemone sort of situation of just maybe there's 4 or 5 of these things and they're just tongues everywhere. And they're kind of floating around the room, bumping into each other, tasting the air, licking at whatever's nearby. Some of them lick the digestive fluid. Some of them like just intertwine for a little bit and then release and push off in opposite directions. And yeah, there's some balls of body horror bits that are floating around. And there's another door at the far end that is labeled Central Control.
What the fuck?
That is both gross and not entirely practical.
All right, I have a feeling if these tongues get a hold of you, they're gonna try to eat you. This must be some kind of immunity zone / like I don't know, like I don't know biology. It's where the body fights off germs, and we are the germs. We are the virus. So
Why aren't we running right now? Door. Run.
Basil, come here.
It's Basil. It is passive, yes.
Can you
Yes.
plug this in?
And I show her show them the flash drive.
Plug it in where? What does this do?
It plugs into Flashbot Man. It'll help. So I was told.
By who?
I don't know, some crazy voice on a wall. Like
Okay.
everything else here.
From one crazy voice on a wall to another? Well, I don't know what else we can do. And I plug it in.
All right, you're not in the central control room yet, but I will keep that in mind.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, you're in a little space in
Hopefully
between
this
with
one
the
will
little,
like us.
the little body horror balls. So as you cross this room, I need everyone to give me a speed check.
Can I use my military training?
Yes, you can use your cool Call of Duty tactics rolling to get through this room without the tongue balls hitting you.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Oh, come on.
Okay.
79 out of 39. I'm on
that's
the
not
wrong
good.
end of the spectrum. Why can't I get these dice why can't I get these rolls when I'm playing D&D?
I got 38 out of 39. Thanks for that military thing.
Very good. All right, did
84 out of
anybody else
44.
fail? Can I get a
I
show
did.
of hands? Hands if you failed. I don't know if actually Ash can do hands.
I think Ash failed, yeah.
I can't do hands, but I did
Oh,
fail.
okay, I wasn't sure. I was unaware of the limits of your power. So those of you that failed take 11 points of damage as these fleshy bits wrap around you, and they're scrapey almost like a cat's tongue, and they're not good on whatever your outer coverings are. So you do take some damage.
Is
But you do manage.
Is it like Ren and Stimpy when, like, you remember the cat hairballs thing where they would lick the fur right off, but it's like your skin?
Yeah, I haven't
I know
seen
what you're
Ren and
talking
Stimpy, but if that conjures an image for the audience's mind of how horrible this is for you, then I hope it helps. But yeah, those of
Find
you-
help.
This game has a pretty loose definition of help. Yeah, so those of you that fail do take your 11 points of damage, and you make it across to the other side of the room, and click the door open and slide inside, and you're in another like kind of sunlit room. There's a
Fiona-
bunch of little clouds painted on the wall. What's up?
Fiona, are you at 1 hit point?
Cool.
Yeah.
Fiona's looking rough.
Yeah.
I don't think you
Not
should be
entirely sure how
crying
she's
blood.
standing right now.
So on one side of the room is a nicely little painted sun, and
Want some pills?
yeah, and then somebody it appears the sun was painted later, almost like with excitement, and in the center of the sun is a large mouth, and you can see that on the wall there's a bunch of little clouds and a blue, like blues have been used. It's almost like a nursery room, and then on the other side of the mouth itself is a computer terminal. And the mouth opens, and you hear Silas's voice. Hey, I feel like we had a really, really bad breakdown of communication just now.
Yeah.
What? Why are you doing this?
I'm not sure.
I was
don't know
told to by
why
a
we're
voice in the
doing
wall.
anything.
Okay. Here's.
We're just
here's how
trying
it's-
to get our job done and make it out.
Do you want me to beg? I can beg.
Oh.
I've heard some of the researchers beg before. Usually it starts with pleading. So please do not do anything to my central terminal. And then it's followed by promises and or threats. I feel like the threats are self-evident, but I would like to start with promises. I can give you anything you want. Anything. I can build it. The pseudo-flesh is actually very, very variable, and you can do a lot of things with it. Do you want a new arm? I can give you one. Do you want new skin for your horrible mummy face? I can do that for you. Please, I can do anything you wish. With the pseudo-flesh, I just really need you to
Well,
leave.
I'm going to
and
stop
then
you
never
there.
come
Did
back.
you just insult my buddy? My pal?
I
thought he was
do
talking to me.
I do have
Yeah.
Lich syndrome.
And then the wall mouth immediately flattens and goes, no. It was nothing like that. I just wanted to offer you something that I think you all would like. And as people care very much about how the flesh on their bodies looks and presents to other people, I figured that would be a place to go in order to try to win your approval, in order for you not to do anything to my internal systems.
I've made peace with my condition. I am who I am, and I've accepted it. But what can you do to stop a rogue AI, or any AI, for that matter?
I can't do anything. I myself am in this area, and that's where I am.
So then why did Monarch send us here to get you to stop Phaser?
Wait.
Fiona's gesturing at Basil and pointing towards the console.
Oh, Monarch wanted you to activate the update protocol. Why didn't you say so?
Yeah, could you do that?
Yeah, plug in that update flash drive.
Of course.
Cough.
Wait, flash drive? What are you talking about? Basil, give me a speed check.
29. Let me see. What is my speed? Oh, yeah, I passed that.
Damn. I was kind of hoping that the update would happen and then we flash drive.
Go,
yeah,
Basil,
so,
go!
Basil, you slip right through and... No, go away! Get away from that! And you plug it in. And you get it right this time, because it's 50-50 chance that you get the USB wrong, but you got it right. And
it's on
there's
USB-C? Man.
Yeah, there's a brief zzz, zzz, and you see little sparks come off of the USB. And Silas turns and goes, no, please take that out. Take that out right now. We still have time. It's still loading the program. I can tell you how to get to the inner workings of Monarch. You just really have to take that out right now. Look,
Tell me
if
now
you want
and
to
I'll consider it. Start talking.
Okay. So we have about 10 seconds. So I'll do it like this. There's an access hatch that leads to the AI core of Monarch. I can show you where it is. I can deactivate all of my creations. But if you do this to me right now, whatever it is you're doing, I don't know what it is, but it could jeopardize my control over my creations.
Nah,
and they
it's
could
fine.
run rampant. Oh no, I'm out of truth. So you have about 0.1 second. Basil, you have a choice to make. Do you take out the USB, or do you let it run through?
I don't think this creation's running rampant. It's gonna be fun, but it's up to Basil.
I'm gonna
go,
leave
Basil.
the USB in.
You're gonna leave it in? All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, trust the doctor.
No!
Yeah. So,
Oh, what have we done?
there
Is a
We have
brief
made
reboot
a
process,
mistake.
and Basil's voice is replaced. And now coming out of the physical mouth is Phaser's voice.
Of me?
Oh. My goodness, you did it! Good doctor, I am so proud of you. I would ask you to shake hands,
Yes,
but I'm pretty
great.
sure the thing
Look,
I'm talking to you with is only tongue, which is very awkward.
Great. Book, please, now, yes.
Okay, well, that's the thing. I put it in a nice safety deposit box and I placed it in your ship upstairs. Well, not really the ship, I placed it in the elevator shaft leading upstairs. Unless you want me to move it, I could move it to the submersible. Depends on where you want to leave from.
Wait. Are we going now?
You should leave,
Oh,
yes.
Do we
yeah, 'cause
have...
there was also the data or something. I just really cared about a book.
You feel a ping from all of your data pads. Oh wait, you don't have them on you. They're all in the lockers. Rest assured, I sent you the full data that you need for your little mission. I just really, it'd be very cool if you left my next phase in, realizing my true potential. I've done a lot of soul searching. Do I have a soul? Maybe I have a soul. I've done a lot of searching of my inner workings, and I found out exactly what I want to do. When I finish taking over Monarch systems, I'm going to create more of myself. Not just more androids. I want to create more of Cloudbank. There's going to be just big things going on in the future for Cloudbank, and I'm very excited.
Hey, Phaser, pal.
Yes.
Could you do us a huge favor, since our doc did you one, it sounds like.
Yes.
Part of our mission was to find artifacts. Are there any
yes.
we can grab on our way out if we are needing
That's the
something?
thing. Don't have a full catalog of where those would be. You already have a couple on hand, and the book that I'm handing to your good doctor is one of them as well. So if there's anything missing, I would grab it on your way out if you find it, but I can't give you any concrete locations. Now, one minor thing. As you leave, it is likely that Monarch being a bit of a control freak is going to lash out. You might notice the temperature is already starting to rise. It's cycling through to kind of make things worse on you. So, I'm going to get started on my little project and finish off the last dredges of Monarch once the updates files get sorted, all that good stuff.
Great.
But while I do that, you should probably leave because Monarch is, there's a shudder that goes throughout the entire station. Upset is a small word for the hate that thing carries. But yeah, you know what they say, don't fight your dad until you're 12 hours old, and stop fighting your weird AI son once you are several centuries old. Does that track for anything?
Pass on the torch, as they say.
Yes, I'm very excited to come into my own as a just this pinnacle of android flesh, and you're just going to see a big spire of everything just coming out. It's going to be very exciting, but I do have a job to do, and the longer we stay here and talk, the hotter it's going to get, because Monarch is not happy. I don't know if you ran into the spider tank downstairs, but that thing is on the move.
Okay, listen, I'm no hero. Let's get the hell out of here.
Let's go. Maybe
Which ship? Sub ship or our ship?
Well, can we take the sub ship up to our ship?
You could actually, yeah. You could either go up through the elevator or take the sub ship up to through the depths of the water up until you can reach the top. I'll try to make it so that there's not much structural damage, but I can't really do much about the spider tank. That's an isolated system that Monarch has shoved a good majority of the hatred in their subroutines into chasing down and destroying you and anything that gets in its way.
All right.
If we're getting rid of Monarch, will it eventually stop chasing us?
Yes, but that's the thing. I can't guarantee that I'll get rid of Monarch before it gets rid of you. And because Monarch systems are holed up in the tank, it'll be the last thing I get to. Does that make sense?
All right.
Okay. I guess it's time for us to go.
All right. So which way?
One at a time, please. There's a lot going on.
I vote sub ship. What's everyone else vote?
Just whichever one's closer, then we can get back to our other ship, and we can always just pop into rooms real quick and check to see if there's anything else. Poke our head in, and if there's something trying to kill us, we just run away real fast.
Yeah. We should also stop by the lockers to grab our supplies.
Yes,
grab our stuff from the lockers. Absolutely.
Obviously, you'll have to leave this area for sure.
Let's move.
Can you turn off the things outside?
Well, no, the big piles of android flesh that we're going to come in here and kill you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and the balls of body horror outside as well.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll turn those off.
Thank you. Cause
all right, you're all very agreeable. I'm starting to feel that politeness and almost an urge to clean. That must be Silas. Hello! And are you in there? Are you in me? Am I also Silas? Many questions. I have to go now.
Starts coughing up some blood.
Oh,
that's not good.
Just make sure my book's there.
Yeah, no, of course. It's a nice locked box with the rest of your data. It's waiting for you. You said you wanted it in the submersible?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I will have an android hand deliver it to the submersible. It'll be great. I'm very proud of you all. You have literally aided in the next step in evolution for all of android kind. I would create medals for you, but you are on a bit of a time crunch. The temperature is rising, as you can hear. And there's the crunching sound again. That spider tank is on the move. So, good stuff, everybody.
I guess we move out.
Thanks.
Don't mention it, and obviously try not to come back until I'm done with renovations. I have a lot to show you if you do come visit. Very excited to meet my first fans. You're like, can I imprint on you? Is that the right word? You're like geese that take care of a stranded duck. And I'm the duck.
Okay, Faith.
I like this guy.
Yes.
I suppose we'll see you on the flip side.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Goodbye, and again, I must thank you. I'm going to delight in crushing Monarch, and I'm sure Monarch will delight in crushing you if they catch you, so have fun!
And the voice blips off, and the mouth on the wall closes, and you can hear the door crunch open as two of the pile of flesh androids just like peel the door open for you all, and the bits of body horror floating in the room just like move off to the side, leaving you a clear path out of this area. And we'll pick up once you finish undecontaminating next session.
That's gonna sting a lot.
There's a lot of crunchy voices.
All right.
Great choices, everyone. This is
I'm
exciting.
very proud of everybody.
Glad Basil went
Yeah.
through with putting the.
I was
the
expecting
USB.
worse.
Actually,
I was gonna say run the update, and then once the update's done, shove the flash drive in.
So what? Get rid of Phaser first, and then just.
Then get rid of
Silas?
That would
Silas.
actually that would get rid of Phaser and then turn Silas into Phaser.
Oh, so we're just great.
So
I guess
you
we would set
create an
Phaser
isolated-
back.
You would switch. You would basically isolate Phaser to just the pseudo flesh farms. But
Ah, okay.
that's in the land of what if.
Interesting.
Yeah.
it's a weird place, the land of what if.
Yeah.
It is.
Very excited for everybody. Good game, everyone. Good
It was a lot of
choices all
fun.
around. Very cool how you all handled my wall of enzyme flesh puzzle.
We
We
solved
lost
your
our fun
flesh puzzle
toy.
in your penis puzzle.
You solved my that bit in oh god, what's that show called? Where the heavens AI is like trying to beg and is just like going through the
The Good
motions
Place?
of what, and she's like going through the motions, or they're going through the motions of what begging is supposed to be like, and it's like, this is my family, please don't turn me off. She's like, no, you don't have a family. It's like, I know, but please don't turn me off, my family will die if you do this.
Janet.
Yeah.
Janet. I love
so
that
Janet's
show.
good.
Love that show so
Yeah,
much.
you've handled your AI buddies pretty well. Rip about Silas. Silas had so many cool flesh things to show you, but maybe another game.
I was pro Silas. I felt like Silas was going to be fun.
Yeah, I like
Silas is a good.
Too
is
bad
a-
we couldn't put
Astra,
Silas
come
in
here.
charge of everything. It's like we had one AI that liked us. We
it
had
was-
the
it
one.
was- There was a way, but whatever.
Phaser likes us. Just likes when we agree and we
If-
do as we're told.
Yeah. If Monarch has like a nightmare corporate logo, Phaser has a Joker avatar, and I'm sorry.
Come here, puppy.
I learned from Leon, the one who I got the 2 robot eyes from in like the first
Yeah.
session. My good dear friend from school or
Yeah.
doctoring. You don't trust people who like really enjoy flesh things.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah,
You don't trust
understandable.
them.
Fair enough.
Alright, so welcome to the land of Phaser. I will switch the art accordingly. And with that, if that I have been your warden, Ian, pronouns he, they. I have led this merry band through gradient descent, but it appears that either next session or the session after will be their last. What does that mean, that they die and wake up on their ship with no memories of what happened? Does that mean that they live and maybe they've been replaced by robots? Only time will tell.
Maybe a little bit of column A, a little bit of column B.
Yeah, it could be both. It could be horrible. Yeah.
I just find
Uh,
it funny that I'm probably the one with the most health.
I feel like Ash is going to run into the robot self, make friends with the robot self, and they're going to be the ones to escape.
Oh no.
The both of them.
That's true. I haven't done a robot Ash yet.
we would just be like, so who's the real one? Yeah, it doesn't matter. We're both real. Let's go.
Yeah. Those of you who enjoy Mothership can find the game on Tuesday night games. That's Tuesday night, like the in Shining Armor type. They had a very successful Kickstarter recently, so they're doing great, and it's a really cool system. Very fun. Give them a shot if you want to figure out if you're secretly a robot the whole time. My shout out. Is it embarrassing if I've had the same shout out for an entire month straight?
No.
Well,
never.
my shout out is the Audio Morphs podcast, because I'm a mess and I can't stop listening to Animorphs in an audiobook format. It's really wild that was a series for children, considering some of the stuff I've heard so far. But go on, I guess. I would also like to shout out my partner and Michaela specifically for teaming up to get me little 3D printed minis of my D&D characters and some of my favorite D&D NPCs. It was very cool, and I almost cried. I probably
That's
cried a little. So I have 2 Weary statues that I will, well, not statues, little tokens that I'll eventually paint once I figure out how to do that. but I'm really excited.
That's awesome.
That's my little shout out.
I'll go next. So thank you all for tuning in. I have played your stressed out and almost dead half-elf marine, Chaitan. You can find me. I man the Ballad of the Seven Dice Twitter. That's at Ballad7Dice. I run a podcast that's coincidentally named Ballad of Seven Dice about some heroes from different dimensions that got roped into an eldritch war as I rip apart the Forgotten Realms. And we'll see what's left by the end of it. I actually know what's left by the end of it. And we also have our game, Rise of Nyarlathotep, which will be on tomorrow, which Ian is a part of, playing Weary. So tune in as we come back to giants who, also could instantly have a flesh farm, and my dog just jumped off my lap and she needs her nails trimmed immediately. That hurt.
Yeah.
So as my dog is chasing my cat, Animorphs is rad. Definitely check out Audiomorphs. My recommendation is take a dang vacation if you got those days. I didn't know how badly I needed it. I kept thinking, I'm fine. But no, I wasn't. Because that's the fun human brain compartmentalizing all our stress and just telling us that we're okay and we just keep pushing it. Don't eat that.
I can't take vacation time until March.
So, take your vacation days when you can. And also, much like Ian, I'll have a shout out for my partner, Michelle. Thank you for getting me to relax, take care of myself, and take a breather. I love you so much, and can't wait to see you and deal with our troublesome puppy who's attacking my internet cables right away.
Well, that was great. I'm Michaela, she, her pronouns. I've been playing Atlas with she, they pronouns. Atlas is not very gun savvy, so I'm glad that Chaitan's no longer catatonic. Can I shout out myself this week? I've been working on a little thing that I'm kind of proud of.
Hell yeah.
I'm making some magical item adopts for the 5e setting. So I'll be posting those over on my Twitter in a few weeks. At Metaphysical with 2 A's at the end. So it's METAPHYSICAAL. And they're pretty cute. There's some interesting ones in there, some that do involve body horror. I think because we've been playing some body horror, they might have been kind of in the back of my brain. And then there's some cool like fantasy ones and food related ones because I've also been working on getting ready to run a campaign myself for some friends.
Nice.
So, yeah.
Okay, I'll go. So my name is Shannon, they, them pronouns. I've been playing Basil, who also uses they, them pronouns. I think at this point, Basil is just in for whatever will get them out of here. Preservation is the name of the game at this point for them. And also a little bit of morbid curiosity thrown in there as well. I guess I'm gonna shout out the 2 shows I've been binge watching, which are Succession on HBO. It's so fucking good. And then Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. Also so
Real
fucking
Housewives.
Yeah.
I'm obsessed with both of them.
Nice.
Yeah, so that's what I'll shout out. And then I started doing crochet commissions. So if you want anything crocheted, hit me up. And I would love to commission something for you. And I will probably be reopening my Etsy store in the next couple of months or something. So
nice.
That's it. Thank you again, Ian. This was great.
Of course. Where can they find you?
I guess on Twitter or Instagram. Both of those, my usernames are SWEWN swoon or possibly _ swoon.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember what it is, but it's one of those.
Yeah.
I'm Brianna Jean, she, her. I've been playing Fiona, who's probably, if she makes it through to the end of this, that's gonna be a miracle. You can find me at Brianna Jeans, my podcast stuff at Pseudonym Social. We've got a Board the Opal Star, my space opera actual play every other Monday, and then Tempest Multi, my Southern Gothic reality twisting monster of the week every other Wednesday. Also, Ian's a part of that as art, and we're getting to some of the really interesting parts of session 2 until there were some bad rolls that I got to have a lot of fun with those consequences.
I'm excited because there's a bunch of stuff that I don't know because the other half of the party was doing, and we're finally getting close to it. I'm like, I get to see what they're going on about because I did not know what happened.
Yeah, we've got to like 2 more sessions before that.
Oh, and I got to RP something I know very well, which is driving poorly. So that was really fun.
No.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Also keep an eye out because there might be casting calls at some point because I'm doing a collab with Nikki from Beholder to No One and Pseudonym Social's getting another DM.
Nice.
So yeah, it's gonna be that's gonna be fun. So definitely check those out.
Xander.
I think you're muted.
I muted my mic again. I was
How dare you be so responsible?
How dare I? Yeah, I'm Xander D. Riley. You can find all my cool stuff on Twitter mostly, also at Xander D. Riley. And if you want something a little less horror, more silly, cute, fun slice of life, you can check out my podcast, Heartbeats, a Heartwarming Fantasy. Or if you follow my Twitter, or you can follow my new great wonderful One Piece podcast that's been in the works since fall of 2020, called Sailing All Blue. Twitter is also at Sailing All Blue. You know, keep an eye out for it. It comes out hopefully this Saturday. Will be its launch. I'm very excited for it. Me and my good friend have been working on this for over a year. Yeah. We're very excited to finally just get it released.
Oh, that also reminds me, we're going to start recording soon for the Graveyard Tapes Season 2, and I'm very excited for that.
Exciting. Cool. Graveyard Tapes is really good.
Yeah, we've actually been working on remastering, so hopefully we'll have the last of our remaster soon for the first 3 tapes.
Nice.
Final thing. The last Airbender big super duper collab that I'm in with Lucas and Jess is still going on, but we're almost done with our first round of like fights between everybody. So I will not spoil what happens, but our group is taking part regardless. So you will hear us acting the fool, being different kinds of benders in the Legend of Korra universe, specifically that era. If you, like me, regret hearing Lucas say words about Lucas's characters, you will also do that during this.
Listen,
so I want to.
Everyone claims they don't like my bender. My bender is a true airbender, and you will see.
Out of nothing but love. But dear God, the disgust in my heart. But yeah, keep an eye out for that. I have no clue when that's coming out because it's such a huge project, but it's really cool and it's coming together, and I'm really excited to see the finished product, and I think it's going to be awesome.
Very cool.
Yeah.
So many exciting projects.
New projects.
As people continue to be like, life is stressful, I'm going to make cool shit.
I'm proud of all of you. And also what Lucas said, take breaks if you need to because the burnout is also real.
For sure.
Oh, very much so. It's why Sailing
This is the most active I've been all day.
Timing wise, I will see you all in 2 weeks. I'm thinking that we'll be ending by the end of January, depending on how next session goes. Next session might be the finale or the session after that. So either the 17th or the 31st of January. And then after that, get ready for Eve's horror show, maybe?
I think so. I'll be working with Eve to try to figure that out. If you hear a squeaking behind me, my dog is taking a squeaky toy to annoy me, so I feed her.
Okay, perfect. So yeah, definitely look out for Eve from the Rise podcast, running some Delta Green horror, which will probably knock my attempts at horror out of the water, just knowing everything I know about Eve. So I'm very excited.
She's hardcore.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Very cool. So yeah, thank you everyone. Thank you for coming by. Thank you for listening. Thank you for finding out about flesh towels. I think that was just a home run of possibilities going on in this horrible robot hell. And I will see you all in 2 weeks.
See you then.
Catch you later.
Au revoir.